I was gonna.
Don't do it.
DJ. Mike, nice. Hey. Almost did it.
Almost. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to The Village Hidden in the Shed, the official anime podcast of the Shed Network. You're here with your boy Sid Floyd, Jen Cherokee, and the Cheap Cherokee, and none other than my cousin, the Blue Beast of the East. Nice guy, like Mike guy. Yeah, open the gate. And it wouldn't be The Village Hidden in the Shed if we weren't here with the man, the myth, the mother effing legend, Pickle Pat the Thinker.
Yes, sir.
He be thinking.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's right.
Here in the shed.
No.
Not yet. Before we get into the end of the 12 Guardians, because this is our follow-up episode on the last one, Naruto versus Fuka, we did like a little plot summary cap, and then went into the two fight scenes between the two of them and how Fuka's a slept-on character.
Got wavy with it.
Which I wouldn't also mind maybe just noting again in this episode as well.
Fuka is super slept on.
Super slept on.
Oh,
100%.
Oh, someone's
Thunder.
fucking.
But she's super slept on because she like figured out. It's almost like kind of like how Sasori figured out a way that he could separate from his body, and then he could do like mad different
shit because
jutsus,
of that.
and he didn't feel pain, and he's like hard to kill. She like basically separated herself from her body, and then was able was able to absorb and hold all people in that scroll or whatever.
Exactly.
And she looked really good.
Doing
Dude,
it.
and then she could use every jutsu.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we were saying.
But she had to switch her body, though. That's what she was doing.
had to
right?
switch bodies.
She had to switch bodies.
Summon someone's body back to look like hers with their.
And she wanted Naruto for that win style.
She can do it instantly though.
She needed
that was a thing. So, but once her body got destroyed and she has like 10 bodies in her scroll, she just does it instantly. Boom.
Yeah, she was.
And it has a new, and then she can go back and forth to like water, fire, whatever. Like,
And I think she had to get murked early because that whole jutsu is just incredibly OP. But definitely go check.
We've jutsu.
Yeah, exactly. Go check out that episode if you haven't yet.
There's also
Yo, just real quick, want to give a shout out to all of our fucking fans on Instagram and everyone who hopped on to check out our video going viral right now. This morning, we just reached 600,000 views on our video in Times Square for the One Piece fucking takeover. Let's get a little fucking golf clap for ourselves. That was pretty cool.
yeah, that's fucking sick. Our first viral video
in general
for like
everything.
Super viral.
Yeah.
And we got
Still
it on our anime.
Exactly.
So
And
shout out.
the moment itself, shout out to the moment, because that was pretty damn cool being like, I don't think that's ever happened before where anime took over for a whole hour in Times Square.
I doubt it.
And we all
I doubt
took over the streets, bro. Like there was what were all those people standing on that were rocking all the One Piece cosplay?
They were all just like
stairs?
with straw hats.
It was like the stairs, but
Yeah,
dude, we took over the whole street. None of the cars
like
could
one
get
of
through,
everybody
dude.
was, like,
Yeah,
taking
and two
pictures.
Zoros,
Yeah.
of course. But
Yeah, and it wasn't even planned. It was an unplanned thing that we just ran into the right person at the right time.
the dude who spoiled Fifth Gear for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Super
but that
spoiler.
dude,
that dude we were walking with.
dude, yeah.
He spoiled Fifth Gear
not
for
that
you.
dude. Not that
No,
dude.
the dude that me and Mikey,
He was weird.
No, no.
That dude was
we
weird.
took a reel for this dude
Yeah.
who was doing. Shout out to
Good
him.
thing we
though.
shook him.
Shout out that boy. Shout out that.
It was cool though.
Nah, it was dope.
man.
It was
It was
dope.
dope.
But this dude now we ran into as we were leaving Comic-Con, and he was like, "Yo, we were trying to take a picture in front of
The Sunny.
this, yeah, exactly, the Thousand Sunny, baby." And he was like, "Yo, could you take the reel for me, and I'll take the picture for you guys?" And it was funny because as he's trying to do, all he was trying to do was pop up in the air like this because he was like fifth geared out cosplay. And the Kool-Aid Man, someone walked in cosplaying
told
as
the
the
story
Kool-Aid
like that.
Man. Yeah, dude, and just walked right in front of him and was just like, "Oh yeah!" And
Because
and then-
one person reacted and they were like picture and he was like yeah and then
no,
just
he
stood.
said it. He was doing the cool. I think it was a girl too. He
Yeah, it
going,
was.
"Oh yeah!" And then it was like taking a picture with the Kool-Aid guy
right in
front of him.
Oh my god!
But he was the one who put us on. He was like, "Yo, they're taking over Times Square. Definitely head down there," and we did, and it was definitely
was valid.
It was awesome.
It was lit.
It was super
packed.
lit, and I'm glad that we were there for that, bro.
Crazy ass
great
turnout.
moment.
We never got to see his reel.
No, we didn't, but maybe we'll find it one day, and we'll bring it up on the Village in a sec, because that dude gave us our first viral video.
Yeah, he was like, make sure you check it out. Because remember, he was like, yo, someone said it was yesterday. But I was like, no, you're crazy. It's today. And then we're like,
exactly.
yo, fuck it, let's go.
And we made it just in time, too. That shit was dope. Yo, a lot of people in the comments were like, yo, you hear that person saying Nami Swan?
Yeah.
Nami Swan.
It's like my only thing I said the whole video.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
You said in the video?
Yeah. And then mad people in the comments were like, yo, someone was like Nami Swan. And that was just the only thing I said.
I would do that.
Yeah, so shout out to that. Also, shout out to our boy Selly. He'll be on the podcast soon. He's on the Shedcast with me and Mike. Pickle's been on there plenty of times. But he'll be on here soon, I think, when we cover either Samurai Champloo or Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, yeah.
But he got us these some drip skins.
Shout out Sally.
Yeah, shout out to Selly. This shit's fire, bro. Fucking Naruto and Gaara cousins.
And he keeps saying he doesn't watch anime for some reason.
But he definitely watches The Village Hid in the Shed. Otherwise, why would he get us the two Uzumakis?
Yeah, he needs to watch anime.
He does watch anime.
He got us this joint, too, which is super, super
Got him
fire.
lit.
Hell yeah.
Yep. With the Nine Tails, little Kurama. R.I.P. See you soon.
Spoiler.
Wait, what? RIP what?
That's crazy.
Dude, did you see this shit on Google where it was like Naruto's 33 years old?
Yeah.
Average lifespan of a fox, 33 years.
Damn.
And Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I love you.
Let's do it. 12 Guardians. Let's get wavy.
Yeah, and happy belated 33rd birthday to Naruto, right?
I thought you were about to say me.
Yeah. For sure. But so 12 Guardians arc, now that we're in it. A lot of people say that this arc is trash.
Some doo-doo.
It is.
I'm not a fan of this arc.
No, but it has, because it's forgettable, but it's got some cool things in it.
It's forgettable. That makes it doo-doo.
No.
Well, we will get into that.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel very strongly. It's like general consensus that this is the worst arc in Shippuden. So obviously we had to cover it. We're not going to just let that shit slide. I personally think that there's some cool shit in there. I know we talked a little bit about it last episode. Pat thinks it's trash. I think Mike is siding with me on this one.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. But I also...
Do you not like any arcs in Shippuden?
No. I think this is my favorite arc. This one
I like all of them.
Right in the
All of them.
I like all arcs. That was a good arc. Ask me about any arc.
Tenchi Bridge.
That was a good arc. It's a little Shedcast joke for y'all. But
I watched that, guys.
yeah, I also think that there's some trash in here too, but we'll get to that.
There's some,
First off, why is it
Cool.
or doo-doo first?
Well, cool.
What do you think they
Why
want
is
to
it
hear?
cool?
Right? Because you give someone
well, no, I think
you give
there's some
someone
cool
the good
things in
news
it,
and then the bad news.
Realistically speaking, I think Asume in general, just as a character, like
Sick
if he's
as fuck.
involved, it can't be.
Would he be one of the people that
Complete
you would
trash.
bring back if you could? Like one of the lost characters that you'd bring back? Asume?
Like what do you mean? Like just like main
Like if you
characters
could
that he
Edo,
lost?
yeah, like if you could bring like in Boruto, like if one person could get like Edo Tensei
He's
back.
definitely up there somewhat. I mean, there's definitely a lot of people like before him.
A lot?
Significant. Yeah.
Significant amount of people?
You know, like I feel like
Like more than 5
most,
people?
well, hell yeah. I feel like
put
most
before
people
Asume?
that were reanimated, I feel like 90% of the people that were reanimated in the war, I would reanimate over Asume.
All right, right on. I think he's up there for me.
To chill with or just because?
Nigga, what do you mean chill with?
You're gonna Edo Tensei him to hang out or just to like?
To smoke bogeys and play.
No, bro, you're going to fight, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah.
Nah, cause then he'd definitely be top 5 if he was just smoking and getting smacked. Cause
Yeah,
you know
for
he's
sure.
definitely got some weed in that shit. You're not slick, you getting smacked.
Mm-hmm. Big time. You don't come up with jutsus like that. Just smoke
Hell no.
bogeys, dude.
No, the monks be getting high as fuck.
So I hear.
So
Asume, that's the reason why this arc is dope, is because it is the only like backstory that we get to see of Asume,
and where he came from.
Yeah, and like his fight with Kakazu and Hidan is insane, but he dies. So spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So like that shit's kind of
was
sucks.
sad.
You know what I'm saying? So this is him winning. The only time we see him win, because the only other time he showed up to brawl was when Itachi and Kisame popped up in the Leaf and Shonen Jump. And Kurenai tried to hit Itachi with the Genjutsu.
That was so stupid.
Flipped, yeah, right. And then that whole shit where Kakashi got put.
Guy pulled up.
She's a beast with Genjutsu. She's like the best.
I think that's a cool part of this arc is that at least you get to look into like one of the dopest characters in Shippuden.
Awesome, one of the OGs.
And he's the Saratobi, which they don't get talked about, but they're super strong, and they're the only ones that have that monkey summon.
They don't get enough talk. I feel like, but you know enough.
Because Hiruzen gets kind of like
one of the OG clans.
He's
the professor, bro.
Yeah,
he gets hated on though. Yeah, because of the way he treated Naruto.
Yeah,
he gets killed
early.
The
fuck out.
Dude, and Sasuke, they had him up in a fucking nice little fucking rooftop thingy or whatever.
Well, he had to.
Because he was Uchiha.
No,
because Itachi.
Because Minato didn't threaten him and say, "Yo, you better take care of my kid." Yeah, and fucking.
And it was
Itachi come back and light that motherfucker up, bro.
That's true. Because Danzo was like also the one that kind of fucked Naruto's childhood up a little bit.
Hiruzen knew that Itachi came back and shit. Because wasn't he like, I'm not changing the area code, gate code, or whatever, so you can come back and check on your brother if you want.
Yeah, he wasn't changing the gate code.
Yeah, bro, he said that. He said that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, bro, he said that. He was like, that shit is smacking right now. Pound 6969. Get in the leaf, bro.
Pound 6969. You're in the leaf.
Yes, sir.
So a look into the Saratobis. Also, you don't really get much of that except for like in Boruto a little bit when Konohamaru starts to kind of like become a jonin.
Also, Asume joined the 12 Guardians to kind of like shun on the Saratobi a little bit.
He wanted to dip. Like, he was the Hokage's son, bro. Like, you know, he was the golden child. And he kind of turned out to be like, fuck that. Because they talk about that a lot. They're like, everybody knows that Asume dipped for a long time and came back, but nobody knew what he did. And this is the arc when you finally found out like what he actually was doing.
Well, that just speaks to how powerful he was being a 12 Guardian, because there's like not an incredible amount of information on the 12 Guardians in the manga. There's only 2 characters,
and it's in the data book, dude.
It's the monk who I can't remember his name at the moment, and Asume.
It starts with a C.
Chiryu.
Chiriyuki?
Cheerios. Something like that. Cheerio.
Chiriyuki.
Cheerio chap.
I have a computer in front of me.
Yeah, but yeah, right.
You got the computer.
But so like all of these other people it's all like anime only. I think the whole arc itself is like pretty much anime only, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that it's in the manga. So you have like these fillers and shit. To say what you were saying kind of about him shitting on the Saratobi when he
Chiriku.
Yeah. See, every other person is anime only. Every other, and they only mention 7 12 Guardian members, but there's 12.
Yeah.
So I found that interesting because I also kind of wanted to bring up a little bit like 12 Guardians versus 7 Ninja Swordsmen of the Mist. They only show 7 of them. And
Swordsmen will get clapped.
I could agree with that. But what you were saying about shitting on the Saratobi clan, do you think possibly, I don't know if the timing of this lines up, but Hiruzen was the Hokage for the 3rd Great Shinobi War. And that was like one of the wars where the league was like,
second too, right? Because both of the first 2 died in the first war. Here, Hashirama died before the war.
Yeah, and
Tobirama died in the war.
So I think that was kind of a thing where the Leaf was an offensive war for the Leaf in some regards. Like we were in other people's territory. And I think maybe that might have been like some shit that he was trying to kind of get away from, because I think Hiruzen also like took the blame for the war and you know what I'm saying? And like made Minato the Hokage. Like that's why he stepped down. It's because he was like, yo, too many lives were lost. Like, you know, he's like, I was the leader for this war. Like I'm stepping down. I'm taking responsibility for it. He only came back obviously because Minato died. But I think that might have had like something to do with it. Is that he was kind of trying to distance himself from that because he was, you know, he was very concerned about the, and they talk about it in this arc, the king, the whole concept of the king, which is like throughout Naruto, is this whole, with the shogi game, is like, who's the real king? And in this arc, you see that being like literally disputed between
the youth.
Fazuma, is that his name? Or Kazuma? Kazuma. And
it's Furido.
Furido,
but it's Kazuma. Really.
So he's literally saying that the king should just be the fire daimyo. That's it. That should be one king. And the thought of the rest of the land of fire is there should be 2 kings essentially, a Hokage and a daimyo. The same way that there's emperor and a prime minister in Japan and like any country that has royalty or anything like that. England, you know, but. And then actually, you know, you see a lot of other people kind of debate what their king is. Like the thing that what are you going to war for? Like Itachi's is family. Like his isn't the Hokage. It's at first you think it's just for the leaf. He's like, yo, he's the most dedicated person. But then it was just because it was the only possibility to save his brother. So his number one shit was like family over everything. And then you get to see Asume into the next arc pretty much explain to Shikamaru, or not really, he has to figure it out himself. Like the king is the future of the village.
Doesn't Naruto help him figure it out? Or did he figure it out first? Remember there's a scene where Naruto knew what the king was?
Yeah.
And Shikamaru was like, how the fuck did he always, because that's why Shikamaru always liked Naruto.
And then he was like, oh, it's the future, right? The youth. And he goes, oh shit, like,
yeah, because Naruto always was like a step ahead of Shikamaru. And that's when he was
like, yo, I know that he's got to be the Hokage and I'm going to make sure it happens.
Yeah.
That was like where he was like, took that vow where he was like, yo, I got his back.
Yeah.
Two laziest kids at the academy become the Hokage and the fucking top advisor.
Yes, sir.
But what I was saying though is the fact that Asume believes so strongly in that the king is the future, like the will of fire of like the youth, you know, the security of like the next generation, sending people out to war. That was Hiruzen was sending Genin out to war.
Yeah,
like
little kids.
Dude,
11,
Obito,
10, 11.
Obito died like as a
child.
Kid,
not Dan. Tsunade's little brother.
Yeah,
he died in that war.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that stood against what Asume even like. That stands against his moral code. Like what he lives his life for and fights for isn't to send children out to war to fight your battle. It's to protect them so they have the next generation like set for themselves. So going and protecting, you know, going and doing something else for the land of fire besides like, I don't know, being in line of succession to be the Hokage after your father just fucking, you know, completely went against everything you believe in.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not stretching too much on that. I think that's probably pretty fucking reasonable.
Yeah. Then you go, join something you think is worth more.
A cause that you could put your fight into, because he's just like an ill warrior. Obviously, the life of a shinobi is to fucking fight.
Getting out of his father's shadow, too.
Yeah, you see how crazy it gets in Boruto and stuff when like people aren't fighting. Like, shinobi don't know what to do. Like
that's also to show how strong Asume was, that he became, like you said before, they became the 12 Guardians. And they don't show that at all
in the anime.
But he had to be like you're the top 12 shinobi in the land of fire.
Yeah. Absolutely. Besides the Hokage and probably like maybe some top Jonin,
like some Ambus, some roots,
very small,
maybe.
Select,
But I bet you
you're a top dog though. You're like up there. Like you're like, yo, who's gonna protect the most important person in the entire country? And it's like, yo, you're one of those 12 people. So you gotta be a savage. You gotta be a savage. And he was. If in that flashback where he fights Phasma, like you see too, he's like, yo, he's got the bloodlust, bro. He's ready to fucking kill for what he believes in. Asume's nasty, bro. Nasty.
Should we watch it?
I don't think we need to bring up that fight. Probably not. No. But I do want to.
Oh no, not that. Yeah.
I do want to. Oh, the end fight.
The end fight.
If you want to get into that, we can. But it's up to you if you want to do that one first. I was gonna say I'm down to do that.
Because the one Jutsu, I don't know what that one is. Like versus Kazuma.
Where he goes
invisible.
Invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could cover that while we're on Asume right now. Yeah, why not? What a fudge not.
All right. Should we just look at the end part?
Yeah. I'm with that. Is this in dubbed or this is subbed?
I didn't even think.
Oh, it's subbed. Yeah.
Should I get the dubbed one?
Or you could just play it without the sound if you want. That way we don't get tagged too.
All right.
You want to full screen it?
Yeah.
So this is like where he turns invisible and Sai, thank goodness, comes out of the hospital,
grabs him,
and saves the day with the
beast scroll.
Yeah, the beast scroll.
Super beast scroll. I think that. I don't know if is there.
Yeah.
A not super. Oh. And
this is okay. Actually, I'm glad that you brought this up, dude, because this is my issue with this arc. This is where I start to think that this arc is doo-doo.
It is some fucking trash.
The fight scene,
dude. That's
because Asume could have fucking. But they were fighting before.
Yeah, but the fight looked kind of trash too.
He didn't even move.
They kept cutting to Naruto like trying to talk to Sora.
Yeah,
he was trying to talk no Jutsu Sora, and like they're fighting the whole time.
No, you're right.
Momoshiki.
You know what I'm saying, dude? And then at the end, like, okay, so Furuto escapes from Sai and charges at Asume with that Wolverine claw. Yeah. And then just, like, Asume doesn't even move. He's just standing like this. And then this dude just flies past him, and then he's just like, oh. And Asume's just like, like, what happened, yo? Like, how did he?
12 Guardian shit, dude.
What'd you do, yo? What'd you do? That's crazy. That's trash. For all the fucking dope fight scenes in Shippuden, that's trash, bro.
Mad trash.
Trash. And then you can't say that, it's just the beginning, it gets better. Like, dude, we just witnessed the Kazekage rescue mission, which those fight scenes were ridiculous. Datara versus Gaara was a crazy fight scene.
I think they were trying to show...
Orochimaru versus Naruto, crazy fight scene.
I think they were trying to show a strength of Asume.
But they didn't. That's what they failed in doing.
No, but without, like, showing, like, damn, look, he killed him without even moving. Like, that's how strong Asume really is.
But how?
How? That's stupid.
Dude, he just stood still. He did a nice little body squat. Got him. On a run by.
Bro, that makes no sense. That's stupid.
It makes perfect sense, dude.
No, it does not.
He did something so fast.
I don't even know why the show would even do that.
He did something so fast that you can't see it with the naked eye.
You're bugging.
It's like a flying Raijin attack.
Yeah, but your eye's not naked when you're watching anime.
That's true. You are.
I'm butt ass naked.
But it's like he has that wind technique on those blades. So he did something with the wind.
No, he didn't do shit. That's
he didn't do shit. No. He did something, dude.
Fucking killed him, dude. Yo, the only thing that I could think is he had one hand down and one hand up like this, and he ran on his side with it down. So maybe he like shot some wind chakra right through his stomach while homeboy was running at him type shit.
Dude, the guy came through and was like, "Oh, I have him," and Asume was like, "No."
And just he hit him with a little prison shank. He shanked him. He didn't.
Y'all are bugging.
Because he spit blood out of his mouth.
Yeah, so but he had to. That means that if the blood came out of his mouth, that means that his intestines had to be damaged, bro.
Yeah, no.
His intestinal tract. Yeah, otherwise, how would it come out of his mouth?
Stab him in his nuts.
I don't think blood comes out of your mouth when you.
I don't think so either.
Why not? Why not? What do you mean? Why wouldn't it?
Because you're probably the only person I know whose nuts are connected to their mouth.
Bro, your nuts are connected to your mouth too.
There you go.
So you be spitting game to the bitches. You're just saying what your nuts tell you to say. It just comes out your mouth.
Dude, I don't call women that. So anyway.
He doesn't either. Yeah. He calls men that.
I only call men that.
All right, dude. All right. So that is it's a dope fight that it happens and he killed.
Yeah, watch it.
You didn't know, bro. He didn't do that. He
went like this. Yo, if I ran by Mike right now and he just went with wind.
With wind.
What would you do?
With wind?
He went like this. He went.
What would you do?
With wind.
What would you do?
Dude, he extended the blade with the wind chakra. That's his whole thing.
Shit,
that's the whole thing.
Yeah, that is his thing. That is his thing. Actually,
replay it. Okay. You ain't gonna see shit.
All right.
There's nothing there. He just doesn't move.
You're right.
That's ridiculous. It's a fake ass. Look, yeah. See, what are you talking about?
Let me get some volume.
Yeah.
Even though it's
yeah. See, Asume just didn't do anything. I think that old guy they were fighting had like cancer, and so he just unfortunately
he faked his death.
Just spit out
again.
blood.
He's coming back. You think?
No. He's dead now. Son.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, he got him with the.
He didn't get him with shit, bro.
Look.
What
no, that's the left hand. That's the left hand.
Goofy,
yeah, but he moved it.
No, he did not. No.
Well, yeah, because you can't see it. It's not my fault.
I can see it, bro.
It's because your naked eyes, dude.
Because your naked eyes.
I'll get naked.
Dude, that was sick.
Please don't.
That's the sickest shit that we've seen.
You bugging.
He killed someone without moving.
You bugging.
That's fire.
I would have liked to have seen him kill him moving.
Yeah, because we
cool
all know that was just shitty.
Yeah, but that's weak.
Asume can't do that.
Tobirama, when he would kill people, you couldn't tell he was moving. Minato, too.
What are you talking about?
They move so fast, so you can't tell they're moving.
But you can still see it.
Yeah, because then they're fucking brawlers. He's just a...
No.
He's a fucking...
You're saying he's not a brawler, dude?
No, but he'll like sneak up with the piano wire. And Minato will be like, he'll sneak up and then be like, and then blow it out. Pull that back out. You know what I mean?
Pause. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Yeah, I know
So
exactly.
it's different kinds of kills. Dude.
Okay,
Different
alright.
types of kills.
Where
So-
can I find Minato?
That's the first kill you see like that in Naruto. Maybe the last one.
The only, yeah.
First. I like your stance, Mike.
So
All right, so on the topic of it being a doo-doo arc, because
Yes,
now we're
sir.
going into that. Unless, well, actually, we're kind of here right now, but I don't know.
We've been saying
Mike,
it's
do you have
doo-doo, though.
anything in this area where that you think?
I mean,
Oysters.
I think we did a pretty good job.
All right, cool. So,
Oh yeah. Oh, also, Yamato doesn't have the necklace. We didn't talk about that, right?
no,
And Naruto suppresses his own Nine-Tails chakra, and then he
Very cool.
talk no jutsu Sora
yep,
Yes, sir.
stabs himself in the leg though.
stabbed himself in the leg.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was
that's
pretty
also
sick.
fucking sick.
And it was sick when Yamato snapped that dude's neck in the fight too. I know
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
one of your favorite moments.
Because he used wood jutsus.
Yeah, Fuin.
And then he traps him in the tree.
Yeah.
Is that the one he does that? Or
Yeah,
no?
he pulls
Yep.
him up out
Yeah.
of the earth and fucking snaps his neck
So
with the tree branches.
Spicy as hell.
See, that was a dope fight. I like
'cause
anything.
Yamato,
Like Yamato's like that.
He's
He gets
on-
nerfed.
he's like that.
He gets nerfed in this.
He
shit
gets nerfed
too.
bad.
Bad. He gets nerfed.
his face gets nerfed even. I feel like it's like a fucking like a weird face they give him.
What you trying to say about my man's?
That's your dad's.
That's not my
That's
dad.
how you got the weird face.
No, that's my.
Yo,
I
you
got a mommy.
got like a Yamato face.
I got a mommy, bro.
Awesome.
Yamato
Baba.
means
You got a fucking.
Oh no, Kabuto means helmet. Never
Yeah.
mind.
You got a Kabuto face, snake.
Yeah, helmet face.
Thanks,
Kabuto
dude.
face.
I got a fucking nice Kabuto for you, dude.
You got Rob got the Orochimaru.
With the sus tongue.
Let me see your tongue.
Nope.
Why?
Don't ever ask me that.
It's a valid question.
It's not a non-valid question.
Oh, your
It's just
favorite
not-
anime character is Orochimaru? Let me see your tongue.
It's not my favorite. You just said I'm most like him, and by that you obviously mean that I'm fucking super dope.
Yes, let me see your tongue.
That's not my dope part.
Orochimaru's strongest.
But you, would you show me
Strongest
your,
character?
Yeah,
would you show me your tongue?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Liking what I see. All right, so I'm gonna say why this is doo-doo now. A little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah, let me know.
The Edo Tensei that we see, that's not Edo Tensei.
Fake
it's,
Edo Tensei.
It's a reanimation jutsu.
A grave robber jutsu, right?
Grave
Or-
robber. Yeah, it's a grave robber type, or it's a type of reanimation jutsu that they label the grave robber jutsu. It is the trashiest shit. But in some regards, in like a couple ways, I think it's better than the regular Edo Tensei that we see from Orochimaru and Kabuto. Like,
It depends because it depends on how strong your Edo Tensei is. Like if you can control it,
okay, so
or you can't.
So first I'll say why it's ass, and then I'll say why it's good.
Okay.
If that's cool. Ass because all the people that they reanimated were zombies, and they weren't shit. They were like walking around.
Yeah, they were like
just
some losers.
And, yeah, bombs, dude, and fucking just scrubs jumping on top of people, and then
Cheese balls.
And who are they bringing back?
they were people on the outskirts of the Land of Fire.
The random people.
Yeah, but they were like
not
Land
the
of-
Guardian.
No, they were Land of Fire villagers because like they had destroyed mad villages. And,
Yeah,
and then
okay,
just
right.
taken all these people and reanimated them to distract the leaf
yeah.
while they tried to do the limelight shit. And all these reanimated, some of them weren't shinobi, some of them were just like regular villagers. But when they got literally like hit, they just poof and gone. Whereas like the Edo Tensei that we see throughout the Four
They're
Shinobi
invincible.
War, yeah, you hit them and then
The
they just
motherfuckers are
reanimate
like
into
that.
paper summons again. And then
That's
they're back,
why
like,
Toby Rama's first use of it is the paper that they reanimated with were paper bombs.
Exactly, and then they would just turn back into a person again. It's basically like that's just wild.
That's crazy. That's what the jutsu was created for, like for the
Specifically, exactly. It was to use the people that have fallen, like that's-
Kamikazes.
Yeah,
war.
that's exactly.
And they
what it
were
is.
like infinite.
yeah, infinite chakra. Just not until he broke the seal. That's why
How
the
do
yo,
you can't lose a war like that.
dude, genius. But you do lose a war like that in the fourth grade Shinobi War.
Yes, sir.
That being said,
I like pizza.
I think that the in a way that it is better is that you know how like okay, so when Orochimaru reanimates the first and second Hokage in Shonen Jump, they have zero like emotion or anything like that. For whatever reason, when he brings them out of the Death Reaper seal, for the Fourth Shinobi World War. They
they
break it like, or he goes, yo, he could just break my Edo Tensei immediately. Tobirama couldn't break it, but he was able to do a lot more of what he wanted, and I don't know.
He's about to do some shit. Hashirama was like, yo, chill out, cuz.
Yeah, but he actually, if Orochimaru stopped him, he couldn't do it, because remember, he goes, I'll break this right now, and then he couldn't, and then Hashirama looks at Orochimaru, and he goes, yo, that's a power, like, he's a powerful ninja, like, like, that's, like, he outdid my brother in Edo Tensei, like, yeah, dude's a genius, to second what you said earlier.
Yeah. And Kabuto, though, was the strongest user of it, right?
I think so, because technically that wasn't an Edo Tensei, technically he just released him from the Death Reaper seal, which is why they were all able to, all the Hokages were able to come.
Kabuto's that when he was Edo Tensei people, and he could like control them completely, right?
Entirely, but there was also shinobi like Lady Chiho, who was able to actively do what he was telling her to do, and at the same time help the shinobi.
Yeah.
So she would be doing what he was saying, but doing it in a way that wasn't fucking them up, and was still able to talk and shit like that. Whereas,
but they could turn that off, right? Can't he turn the personality off?
He was saying he could. And then sometimes like it would, and some people were so strong that they just wouldn't. Now we're talking about the strength of shinobi here. In this, they reanimate the 12 Guardian Shinobi, 12 of some of the top shinobi in the entire Land of Fire. They reanimate, and these dudes can't. Dude, he has a conversation with Asume, and he's like, "Yo, I'm just letting you know, I can't do anything about this, and I'm going to do exactly what this dude tells me, because that's how it is. I'm reanimated." He says it. He goes, "This is a reanimation jutsu. It is what it is." And they bring back 4 or 5 people, 4 of the greatest lightning users in the 12 Guardians, so that they could try and do the limelight. And these dudes have 0. They can't break shit, like, at all. So what does that speak towards? Because even with Kabuto, the best Edo Tensei that was ever used, it was broken. Like, and even with Orochimaru's, before he perfected it, his Edo Tensei, when they showed a flashback of him and Sasori, like the third Kazekage breaks that shit and kills himself. Mm-hmm. And then with Kabuto's Edo Tensei, you could break the Edo Tensei by bringing your soul to peace, or
it's finding peace.
So then what fucking these dudes could, like, what the fuck?
They would have done that. Yeah.
Like, they literally were going until Phasma broke, because he knew the limelight wasn't going to work. So he fucking like ixnayed the reanimation jutsu. Yeah, exactly. So like, dude, his shit, Phasma's reanimation, like, had some parts of it that were stronger than like Orochimaru, Kabuto, and Tobirama's shit. That's kind of crazy. And for a doo-doo arc, you got to see
some cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Limelight, too.
Okay, so Limelight, that's... I kind of wanted to bring that up when we talk about the 7 ninja versus them. But if you want to get into it now, we can.
Versus the Swordsman?
That, too, if you want to just break into that. Because I feel like that's something that people ask about, and there's not enough about the
Guardians?
The 12 Guardians. But I think that they take them.
They numbers do take game. Them. Yeah, exactly. It's a numbers.
If they got 12 people, right, and it's the 7. All right. So which 7 do we go with? Doesn't really matter, right?
Doesn't matter.
What about if we did the reanimated 7, but without infinite chakra, right? And then we did the 12 Guardians. Nice. Thanks for stepping on my headphone wire. Get your feet off my side of the table.
Stretch.
All right, stretch. Yeah, you look like a fucking string bean. Dude. I feel like I'm trapped.
You are trapped in between my legs.
That's crazy. Leg seal, jutsu.
Comfortable?
Nah, it's all good, dude. It's all good. This is awesome. If we do both of them reanimated but no infinite chakra, right?
Who are we talking about again?
7.
The swordsman?
7 swordsmen and 12 guardians.
So what? But which 7 swordsmen?
The reanimated ones from the war.
Okay.
I'd say it would probably be because like they go throughout time, you know.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you throw Kisame in there, that kind of fucks everything up.
Also, no Kisame.
Yeah, I think Kisame is a fucking...
Kisame
could do some wild shit.
But what about the guy before Kisame with the Samehada?
He wasn't as strong as Kisame.
He's a bitch.
Okay.
No, he was nasty, but Kisame... He was Kisame's sensei.
Yeah.
Kisame killed him.
And everybody else.
And became a better wielder of Samehada.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's one of the strongest characters of all time too.
Yeah, absolutely. But so I think it's the ones that came back in the war, which is pretty much the regular 7 swordsmen, and then Sugietsu's brother instead of Kisame. So those 7 versus the 12 Guardian Shinobi. There's only 7 that are mentioned, but pure numbers game.
Sugetsu's brother, though,
yeah,
he probably could take out a lot of fucking dudes.
He could, but numbers game though, right? If you have the 4 lightning users that you need to do Limelight, right? Mm-hmm. And you put 7 on 7. Actually 8 on 7 because they have an extra person. Mm-hmm. So now it's one person to fight each person plus another guy to just what was that shit? Zone and 1 in basketball, where you just have one guy guard like the best shooter, and then you do a zone against the rest of the team. That's basically what you could do, and then have the 4 other dudes just stand in 4 corners and fucking Limelight and kill their own boys, but also kill
their own boys though. That sucks.
It does, but they would win the fight,
it, brother. They still win.
They would win the fight. That's like a no questions asked. That's a locked in like checkmate if they did that. But that being said, if the 7
7 swordsmen though, with those swords, they taking out villages of shinobi.
But this is the 12 Guardian Shinobi.
This is the most powerful shinobi in the land, bro. Simple as that.
Yeah, and they're the 7 swordsmen, dude.
Yeah, I know, but like, so if anything, they match up. If anything, they match up 1v1. They match up.
No, dude.
Wouldn't
50-50 chance.
You think Asume can match up with every single one?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
He could lose or win to
just
anybody,
think about what Zabuza versus Zabuza's one of the nastiest ninja swordsmen ever.
Zabuza versus Asume would be a blood.
Would be insane, but I think Zabuza might be able to take
Zabuza
with it, but he needed the Sharingan, so Zabuza might take Asume in a fight. That's a good fight, bro. That's a good fight. But I think the water clone jutsu would probably be an issue for Asume.
My man's will figure it out.
No, but Asume does have some strong jutsus.
It's insane,
like the ash jutsus.
Yeah, and but all of his other shit is crazy insane too. Like
nobody else does ash jutsus. I don't
Jiraiya does.
Does he?
Yeah. No, he does. We talked about this in the last podcast.
Oh, we did.
I think the only other person who does it is Konohamaru.
Oh, that's right. We did talk about it.
In Boruto.
Saratobi shit, maybe.
Yeah. But that if you have the 12 Guardian Shinobi, they are around to protect the daimyo from people like the 7 ninja swords.
Well, fucking what's his name?
Right or wrong? They're there to literally protect him.
Chiriku,
dude,
he could take out.
He could take out
Hidan and
beat Kakuzu and Hidan. They're just immortal.
Yeah,
he beat them.
Hidan just can't live.
Chiriku can do the same. Jutsu,
basically
the same jutsu, but like a pseudo version of Hashirama's Buddha technique.
The 1,000 arm shit,
which also Asume can do.
You can do
shitty
that?
version.
He does it against Kakuzu in the next fight that we're about to talk to you about next episode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he does that shit too in honor of his
and
boy.
Is Chiriku fight in this one too? This arc?
No, he's at the temple.
Yeah, he's the next arc.
The next one.
It is the next
or does he come in and help? No, he helps them. I think he helps them when they fight
after they beat Asume. They come
originally. No. They go after him first, like the Kakuzu and Hidan in the next arc. They go after the monk first, and then Asume.
Okay,
but I think the original scuffle that they have, the monk is outside that temple where they meet Sora for the first time, and that's when the monks come and help them.
Okay,
and they have their back and they get him out of like that. Remember the dude changed the earth and they were like in that maze and that's where they were fighting everyone.
They were all there.
That was when Sai got injured, like saving Sakura, which was like the opposite of what he did at the Tenchi Bridge. That was like kind of big too. Yeah, that's I don't know. I think that they would take the 7 ninja swordsmen.
So would I. I think it's just a numbers game at that point.
Yeah,
I think they're obviously all in the same power level as Asume. Asume's running his fade with anybody in the 7
But if you do 7 on 7,
and then there's 12 of them. Bro.
But then what if you do they only mention 7 members in the show.
7
and there's only 2 in the manga. So if
7 on 7, I think is leaning more towards swordsmen. Yeah,
because they got legendary weapons and they are the top ninja in the mist, whereas the 12 Guardian Shinobi are some of the. Yeah, but
exactly.
There's some of the top shinobi because they're not as strong.
They have to want to be a 12 Guardian Shinobi. Like Asume wanted to leave and wanted to go do that. Like Jirai could have been one, but he's not fucking.
Tsunade could have.
He didn't want to be one.
Hiruzen could have if he wasn't Hokage. Hey, Danzo could have. Like
Danzo, bitch,
dude.
Danzo could have taken on the 7 ninja swordsmen too.
Danzo beats him.
Dolo probably not, but
Dolo really? You don't think Danzo? If you replace Sasuke with the 7 ninja swordsman, Danzo don't beat the 7 ninja swordsman with all those fucking eyes.
There's 7 of them.
I know, bro, but like,
and there's no more of them anyway. Well, I guess both of them got disbanded, right? 7 swordsmen of the mist. and the 12 Guardian Ninja.
Yeah,
they're both gone.
Yeah. They do make a pseudo I like using that word now.
A pseudo comeback
in fucking
Boruto. That was kind of sick.
You like that?
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the use of the word.
Pseudo? Little pseudo.
The pseudo Jinchuriki. I wanted to say that earlier.
That's Sora.
Yeah, that's the first time we ever seen anyone do that, right?
Yeah.
Like take chakra from something else and put it into somebody.
Yeah, it also proves that the Nine Tails. It also proves that the chakra is like able to exist outside of the Jinchuriki host, which kind of goes to show that there's a chance that Kurama could be reincarnated from
some crazy shit, bro. Someone snagged some.
No one's taking, dude. No one's taking the Kinkaku brother, the one out of that other seal. He's still in the cloud, sealed up in the jar.
Vase.
Yeah, dude, because what's his face?
Boruto's got his DNA.
Madara only took exactly. And
Boruto definitely has his DNA because he's got the fucking whiskers.
And Himawari, his sister, they both have it. So I think that they could definitely do that.
I think so. Also, though, it also is crazy to think that Naruto only had like less than half of Kurama's chakra throughout his whole life.
Yeah.
Because Minato had half,
the other half,
yeah, and then
the dark half,
and the other dude, yeah,
he had like the evil half.
I know.
Yeah, but Sora had like, some of it,
yeah,
and maybe the Kurenai's fucking shit, so he never even had a full.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that he's able to regenerate. I think he's able to reincarnate fully. Like, but that being said, he can never get the other half that was sealed in the Reaper until Minato gave it to him in the war. Like there was no that was impossible.
And then he went.
Then he went.
When did
sick?
Split? When did he do the first like Baryon mode?
That was in Boruto.
That in Boruto.
There's only one Baryon mode. You can only do it one time.
And that's what. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Because the tail beast dies when you do it.
No, because I'm saying that would be like another reason to think that Naruto still has the DNA of Kurama because they fucking combined.
Well, he has. You know he does. I mean? He has 3 whiskers. He was born with Kurama, like he was born with it.
No, he wasn't born with it.
It was
sealed after he was born.
No. I'm saying like his mother was a Jinchuriki. She gave birth to him with. She gave birth
while
to him
she was a Jinchuriki.
Yeah, he was 9 months in her system as a Jinchuriki.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why he has 3 whiskers. Yeah. He has the DNA. That's why the Kinkaku brothers have the whiskers. They also have the fucking DNA.
Fox.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Parkitty.
Parkitty cat.
All right, so I think the only other thing that I wanted to say about this arc was the fact that it was more doo-doo. So Pat, do you have any other doo-doo stuff for this arc? Why it's trash? Basura.
Why do I think this arc is trash? Specifically the ending, we kind of just went over that, but like I didn't like the ending. You know what I mean? They hyped this motherfucker up to be so fucking. You know, I thought he was hyped up a lot throughout the whole arc to be like
Kazuma?
Yeah, to be all the main villain, to get something accomplished. Like
Kazuma
he was kill someone to do something, bro.
He was sick.
You know what I mean? And he was sick, but like look how he just fucking died,
also
bro.
Irrelevant. Like you're saying, they hyped
irrelevant
up,
as hell.
They hyped up every one of those characters.
They put in that arc with fire, crazy powers,
and never get seen again.
And then just gone.
Well, Asume had already beaten him too. He
when
was
they were
already
kids.
when they tried to do a coup, when they were gonna kill the Hokage, and then they were like, "Oh, you got to kill Kazuma and his boys," and Asume and the other like six guardians had to fight him, and Asume killed him,
and they limelighted him.
Run to sixes.
They limelighted him, and he lived because he hid under the 5 other bodies. Like in the flashback. They like
Asume hid under the bodies.
No.
Kazuma.
Why do I keep calling him Fasuma?
Because furry though. Yeah.
Kazuma, like was underneath 5 bodies when they limelighted, and then he popped up afterwards.
Yeah, they thought he was dead. He faked his death.
No, and then he went at Asume, and Asume thought he killed him.
Yeah, thought he killed him.
That was grimy,
very grimy. But yeah, they hyped up mad characters that you just never see again. And you're like, damn, bro, like that, like Fuka, like we were saying, is nasty. It is kind of trash. Killed. Also, that Naruto got beat by, like, got his ass kicked the whole arc by hair. But
weave.
Yeah,
but they get killed. That's why I don't see him.
But that's my point. It's like they're these crazy, strong people, and they're just like, all right, we're just gonna have them show up and then be gone. It's like It's like How you doing? It's like Alex banging.
Bust that down.
That's what Pat's been waiting for his whole life.
What is it?
Juice. Juice. Strawberries. And they got her they got her name wrong on the
No, Sheikah says that so they don't.
So nice. That's smart. Smart. If my name was not
Bartholomew, I'd be like,
Is unique.
If your name was not Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
man, bro.
But
I like the way that arc ends, dude. I think it's a sick way to kill somebody.
But I think that they're like, yo, we're just gonna introduce these characters so you like get to know them, and then you just don't.
Know there's wavy heads out here.
Yeah, but it's kind of whack.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of throwing in sprinkles, like look how strong people can be.
Yeah, well, it's an anime-only non-canon arc, so they're like, let's just throw in some shit, and then these people don't exist in the like none of those people exist.
Not real
the only person that exists is Kazuma. It's the only one who exists.
I see what you're saying, Kazuma.
Chiriku.
God,
Chiriku too.
Chiriku.
Yes.
Chiriku.
Well, I'm talking about the villains, but yeah.
No, you're right.
So it's kind of like
So basically poo. Am I right?
You're right.
well, like you said, you're right, dude.
Yes, sir.
It's anime only.
Yeah,
dude.
I'll never forget this moment.
I don't got shit else. So.
I think that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
We got into that arc because y'all already know the next episode's gonna go crazy.
Heat on Kakazu.
Crazy. We about to do mad homework. Get ready for this.
Stay in tune for these treat box openings.
Oh yeah, we're about to do another Choji. We never released
candy.
the first Choji verse because we didn't have video at the time. But we
and the very, very first one, I fucking kicked the power cord over.
Yeah, that's right. And we lost that one.
Yeah.
But we did that one without Pat, so that was weird.
Yeah, that was true.
Yeah, that was bad juju.
Yes, you're right.
It was. But
It was
the
actually
Choji
really
verse
good
episode is going to be awesome. So I hope you guys check it out. We're going to do a Tokyo Treat box opening, and we're going to do Choji versus any character in anime, just anything.
One of them that we have,
crossovers.
we forgot to do the Choji verse.
Master Uguay.
Yeah, but I don't know if that one might come out like with this one.
Okay.
So that we kind of just have some footage with it and whatever the fuck, because we didn't even talk about any anime. We just ate the snacks.
they were not bussing.
Dude, that's a lot.
Oh,
Tokyo Treat
it's
snacks.
good. You gotta watch
bussin'.
it.
You gotta watch it. But yeah, at plugs. Send around the horn.
Yeah, you can find me at Mike Nice CT all platforms. You already know Shed Network, Sports S'mores, Shedcast, and Village Hit in the Shed. We got new music coming out all the time. Ship is burning out now. Go get that. Blue Play Special as well, and all the singles. Yeah.
Pickle Pat the Thinker. Pickle Pat the Thinker on Instagram. Pickle Pat the Thinker. You already know. Direct affiliate of the Shed Network. Follow Village Hit in the Shed on Instagram. We running it up.
Go check that first viral video.
Yes, sir. Come
Go
on.
check that out.
Let's
One
get
Piece
lit.
Takeover, baby. Mugiwara.
Mugiwara.
Yeah, you can follow me, Sid_Floyd on Instagram. Like Mikey said, we got music coming out all the time, so go peep that shit. Follow the other podcasts on the network. We got some show dates coming up for the winter. We'll let you guys know those for sure. And yeah, make sure you check our episodes out. Go on Apple Podcasts, go on Spotify, give us a review, some 5-star rating. What's that? Smash that noti bell. You know what I'm saying?
Tune in.
Subscribe and smash that noti, baby.
Comment too. Let us know what to do,
Blah, blah,
what
blah.
we're doing wrong,
Yeah. Oh.
what we should cover.
Yeah. Also, and go check out our Gara versus Crocodile video.
Yeah.
I think that's one of our best ones.
Yeah, and if you agree with me or not, let me know.
You probably won't agree
We're
with
not
Mike.
friends.
You won't
Yeah,
agree with
please
Mike.
DM me personally so I can block.
So we can fight. But yeah, that's it, man. Follow Village in the Shed. Koyagakure.
That's
Where you at, bro? Date bayo.
Date bayo.
Merry Christmas.